It was Stephen Turan who sponsored today's Captain's Blog, and who bears the full responsibility for everything that happened. All within a 1/4 inch tolerance. Inch tolerance. God.
Well, the font by 24.
What would the neighbors say?
It can only use 11 by 18.
I know, but inch tolerance is... I can't do that. That's... I got a reputation. Whew.
Thank you for your assistance.
I'm on my workbench! Hi there guys, welcome to today's Captain's Blog. It's 11:51 on June 6, 2019. I have this box, I have that Conduit run, and I wanted to take a minute and teach you guys a little bit on mounting a box. So, you put the box on the wall, you get it level and everything, have your little level to do that, and mark your holes. So I've marked my holes, and now I'm going to drill my holes with an awesome rotary hammer. I love this fucking tool. This thing is so much fun, and thank you to Mr. Cole for turning me on to it. Ooh, we hit something in there. Maybe a piece of rebar or something. No, just a rock. Okay, so we're good there, and we do our last hole down here. Now you want to make sure to have your holes really cleaned out. The best way to do it is to blow it out with like an air duster, but I don't have one of those handy at the moment, so we're going to do it with that. So I got my 4 holes all about that deep, and they're all clean. Okay. Okay, so that's sorted. We'll set that down there safely. Now we got our box, so the next step is to mount the box. I gotta find a place to put you guys where you can actually see me do this. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Look at that. That's a hell of a good shot. I'm still fucking ugly, but at least you're able to capture my ugliness. By the way, I have, honest to God, just clamped the camera, my, like, good, expensive main camera, to the clean-out cap for the sewer pipe. Because it fucking works, and if it works, it works. Alright. I gotta grab some screws. Now these are just the little wee toy Tapcons, but it works the same across all the sizes. I need the little wee Tapcons here. This is a Tapcon. They're blue. It's a funny looking screw. Now the thing to know about Tapcons is they're brittle as fuck. Like, they're just super hard. And with most metals, not all of them, and comment if you know the ones that break this rule, with most metals, overwhelmingly, if you make it harder, like if it's physically a harder metal, it becomes more brittle. Tapcons are a really good example of this, as are a lot of screws, but Tapcons are one that the brittle becomes a problem, because with the little Tapcons like this, it's super easy to snap the bastards off. And it will happen. If you work with the little ones like this, you'll snap them off. Okay, so we get that in there. Now, by using the small Tapcons, it allows me to wiggle the box a little bit so that I can get everything level where I want it, so my box is nice and level. So you get them just in a little bit, and see if it just hangs on them, we're off a little bit, but if I kick it like a degree, we're beautiful. So I'm going to get the extender head on this, because reaching into the box with the hammer drills or with the screw shooter is kind of a pain in the ass. But we live in the future, and Milwaukee makes, and a million other companies make a little extendy thing. So I can just pop that off, that in there, there. And if you have the fucking huge toolbox right behind you, you might as well use the damn thing. So, got the tool. So we put this in here. Okay, so that's in. Now, there's this weird thing with Tapcons that I've noticed over the years. They either zip right in, like, and it's gone, or you gotta like drive them in normally. It's weird, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. I've had the exact same size screw and the exact same wall, do it 2 different ways, and yeah. So you want to ease into these and be really, really careful, because if you over tighten it, you pop the fucking head off. And you pop the head off, in this case it wouldn't be any big deal, because I got 4 screws holding the box in, but if you're doing something with only 2 screws, you're drilling another hole. So let's just ease these in. We're good, we're level, we're set. Look at that. That's, oh, you could do pull-ups off that. And we're still perfectly level. We'll even, and we're vertical. The wall itself, not so much. The wall's tilting, the top of the wall is, well, from the bottom of the box to the top of the box, you're out by 1/8. The fucking wall isn't vertical. I can't fix that. I didn't make the wall. The box is tight all the way around. Like, we're... yeah. Everything's super tight. The wall itself is a little kitty wampus. And it's leaning that way, like the top of the wall's going that way. And I'm just gonna live with that for my whole life. I'm gonna have to go through my whole fucking life with a wall that's out by 1/8. You might wonder how that makes me feel, and I don't give a fuck. It's a wall. Keeps the dirt on the outside, and it keeps the water on the outside too. So as long as it does those 2 things, I'm a happy guy. Hey Moose, our wall's crooked.
Oh, I'm sure they're all crooked.
Yeah, but this one's really crooked. It's out by 1/8. In, like, I'm not measuring the whole thing. Okay, so I got that box in. And there's your quick lesson in Tapcons. Now I'm going to run some Conduit. You guys have fun. We'll be back. guys, time is 21:25 hours and we have live power pigtailed in all the way down the bench. And I just installed the very first outlet on the bench and it's time for the moment of truth. Survey says it's good. Boom. Good. Good. There. That's an accomplishment. That took a lot. That's a long damn run and I'm glad it's done. You guys have fun. That's today's Captain's Vlog.